Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Dark Reed, your favorite relationship and life coach out here. One more again, telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. When it comes to this dating thing and knowing if a guy really wants a relationship with you, it can be very confusing. I'll be honest with you. Yes, it can be very confusing, because you're like, listen, all I want is just a guy who's serious, who just wants the same thing that I want, just a relationship. To me, this whole dating thing is like the movie Jumanji. It's like, you're out in the jungle somewhere and you got to navigate the jungle to get to this hidden treasure. All right. Well, okay, how are we going to do that? Because we need a map or something because it's crazy out here. And when you're trying to navigate, it's all kind of dangers out here in this dating terrain. Okay, you down here, but you need to get up there to the mountain to get the treasure. Okay, all right, but out here in this crazy jungle, you got all kind of craziness. You got game players. The game players, what is it their job to do? Their job is to trick you, to play games. Okay? And you're hearing all kind of crazy sounds. Oh, 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 ah, ah, ah. I mean, you're scared. I mean, you don't know what to do. What's going on right now? You know what I mean? You got the indigenous people, the narcissists. What do the narcissists do? Well, the narcissists, they plant love bombs. You step on one of them love bombs, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Because you step on it at first, it's like, it puts this serum in you, where it just makes you feel real good and euphoric. You start hallucinating, like, oh my God, is that you, Jesus? Oh, wow. And then before you know it, you know, the devalue and discard. Oh, and then you got the ghosts. You got ghosts in the jungle. What do? They ghost you. Yeah, that's what they do. They show up. Hey, what's up? I can help you. Then they're gone. Okay, it's crazy. It is crazy out in this jungle. You know what I mean? All you want is just, like I said, a relationship. It drives you nuts. But here's what I want to tell you. Take this as your map. The one way that you can know, all right, that a guy wants a relationship is, guess what? He's going to be consistent. Now, he's going to be consistent over time without being too pushy. That's important because most they're going to start out very consistent. They'll have that element, but they're way too pushy. They're over the top. They want to marry you. They meet you today. They want to marry you tomorrow. That's not realistic. That's just, they asking you, hey, do you love me? This is the first week. I love you. Do you love me? No, 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 no. And the other end of the spectrum, they're hit and miss. Sometimes they're here, sometimes you don't. No, 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 no. This guy, like I said, if he really wants a relationship, he's ready for a relationship. He ain't super guard and all that kind of stuff. He wants to know that you're the one, but he's consistent. Consistent how? He's consistent in his communication. He's consistent in initiating the dates. He's consistent in, calling you and texting you. He's consistent in when he takes you out, paying for the bill and all this kind of stuff. Okay. He's not changing because this is who he is. He's ready. Okay. Now, also, this is important too. He's going to ask you to be exclusive, right? He's going to ask you. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? Ready for a relationship, because you can be consistent, but you can be consistent and never get to the point of, the treasure, the relationship, right? Okay, will you be my, all right? So, hey, come on, 3 months tops. I mean, we know really first couple of weeks, whether we really feeling you. All the other stuff is just checking off boxes and making sure that this is, no. Met my wife 3 months. Hey, will you be my girlfriend? We out here. We done. Okay. And what about maybe a year and a half later, I proposed or something like that. And then it didn't take long. You know what I mean? So and I was young, man. I was in my early 20s. Here's the deal with this though, because you don't want to mess this up, right? You gotta lay back and just chill. Just lay back and just let him chase you, let him pursue you. Okay, when this happens, because if you don't relax and receive, then it messes up the whole thing. Okay, because he enjoys putting a smile on your face when he's ready for that relationship, and he's like, man, she's the one. I'm feeling her. I'm enjoying this, spending time with her. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want to start cleaning his house. You don't want to start washing all his clothes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start helping him in his business and doing his taxes and cooking dinners and every night and building him a tree house and all this kind of stuff. No, 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 no. No. If that's your deal, chill. You know what I mean? No. You got to learn to lay back because those are husband privileges. We ain't talking about that. We just talking about guys who are serious for a relationship. He's not your husband, okay? And you got to know and rest in the fact that God already has you. He already got you with this. The man that God has for you, he wants you just as much or more than you want him. You feel what I'm saying? He dreams about you the same way that you dreaming about wanting this man. Before I met my wife, I saw my wife. I dreamed about my wife. I visualized my wife. I did. I promise. And just because I got in a bad relationship, it didn't make me stop dreaming and believing and having faith for who I know God had given me. Yeah, I'm 25 years in with the woman that I know and believe that God had given me. Doesn't mean I didn't have bad relationships before that. A lot of that was my own stupid mistakes. A lot of that was me not listening to God. God told me, now, I told you that wasn't what you were supposed to do. But sometimes we think that we know better, So I own that. But you can't let go of the faith of knowing, okay, God, I know you got me. Rest in that, Hey, peace, be still, and chill. Is chill in there in the scriptures? I don't know. Maybe it is. I might put that in there. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal. If you are overwhelmed with trying to navigate this whole dating thing, and if you're not comfortable, be honest with yourself. Doc, I got to be honest with you. I'm not comfortable receiving all that. I'm not really comfortable with all that goodness because I came up hard. I came up having to please people. I came up having to perform and achieve and do all this kind of stuff just to get people to look in your direction. I get all of that. All right. And if you really do have an issue with totally believing and resting in the fact that God has this for you. It's already done. It's a wrap. There ain't nothing you have to do. Just chill. If all of that's a challenge for you, what I need you to do, because I don't want you to mess it up. I don't want you to mess it up. If you don't team too much, you can mess it up. Hit me up for a free 30-minute consultation. All right. So we can talk about how coaching can help you to read, okay, the signs of if this guy is right for you. Is he doing the things that he should be doing? All right. And if he's ready for a relationship, and also how to teach you how to just chill, peace, be still, and know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that may sound easy, but for a lot of you, it's not easy. You struggle with that. Okay. So we got to have all these different things in place to make sure that we're really ready. And all we know how to do is just receive. Just receive. It's just that easy. Just receive. Okay. Also, join me every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my Facebook group, The Diamond Mind. We be getting it in. We be having great conversations. I'm doing topics that you are interested in, that you want to know about. Last time I talked about 7 important questions to ask before you get married. So I just talked about how to know if a guy's ready for a relationship. But now, okay, after we get past that, that's just only one component. How do you no, okay, we're ready for that next step, which is marriage. Like I said, I've been married 25 years, all right? And there were some things that my wife and I had to talk about to know, okay, are we ready to take that next step? And thank God we had wise counsel. Thank God that, there were a lot of things that we have been exposed to that gave us that insight. But you need to know that, because just because you have a list of things doesn't mean that you got the things on your list that you need to know that's going to make sure that marriage is successful and it succeeds and it lasts, right? Stands the test of time. So anyway, make sure you check out the Facebook group. Go to my website, christopherreed.org. You can see there where to join the group. You can catch the replay on it and all the other replays of the videos that I've done. I go at least an hour. We have a lot of fun and it's very informative. And you know me, I like to have fun, make you laugh and all that kind of stuff. So that's what it is. Hey, y'all stay safe and I'm out of here. Peace.